Hello and welcome back to Mirror Interpretation Todorova. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ioana. I am an interpreter and a polyglot. Today I'm going to start a new series of video called Communication and Crisis. How to communicate when you have problem with your clients. I did study in the university approximately 1 year this subject, especially social responsibility and how to communicate as a manager, a company manager, when there is a problem, when how to communicate in a way to preserve the reputation of your trademark. You as a freelancer are the manager of your own business, of your own company, and your way of doing your job and of communicating, it's your way of preserving your trademark. So I decided to create this series of videos because I realized during this beginning of this year, this is going to be a short pre-story. So before I start with the hacks, you can skip the story or you can listen the story. I was providing services for Culturalink, and after several months, I realized that they completely do not pay me. Not only they do not pay me, but they completely do not communicate about that. When I tried to address that in their platform called Slack, I was my messages were not posting. I was able to post only as a comment, and every time that I put anything related to payment and money, it was disabled. To one of the person's post or manager's post, I wrote a comment, have anyone experienced problem with payments? And the managers reassured me that everybody's paid, me included, but I am just crazy and I should just be quiet. And basically I was gaslighted by this company representative pretending that I have been paid while I have not been paid for over 3 months. Nobody of other interpreters acknowledge my request of comment. Um, I was basically kind of crazy mate, because when you're alone in a company of hundreds of interpreters and you address such a serious problem and you're treated with gaslighting, neglect, ignore, and when they respond to you, they are pretending that you're crazy, that really affects you mentally. I was mentally, that affected me, I have to tell you. Several months later, um, it came out that this company was paying partially or completely not paying to hundreds of interpreters. And this went to some TV news, and I created a video called, I'm gonna link it above. This video was called What to Do If a Company Does Not Pay You. And many interpreters start sending me email on my professional email asking me what to do, because they provide services for Culturalink and they have not been paid. And because of the amount of those interpreters, more than 50, 60, 70, if they file a group lawsuit, the company can file a bankruptcy and you're never gonna get your money, right? So Culturalink did ignore me for quite some time. There was no response to my email until I corrected my communication style. Um, that correction was due to a legal advice, and I'm gonna share these hacks with you, how to structure an email when you have a trouble for payment or when you have some crisis or critical something that it really disturbs you, and you need a response, and also you're frustrated, and in case you have to go to court for your money or for any other situation, you need to have the proof that you have been trying to solve this in professional and polite manner. So subject line, let's start. Number one, your subject line: request of payment for the period 0 to 5 2022. Interpreter ID is 4445. or missing calls from the report, period of time, ID number. Call report discrepancy, period of time, and ID number. This is what I would do, but in this case was missing payment or payment reminder. I would put the period of time, the expecting, the let's say missing payment for 1 to 15th of January, expected by contract, I don't know, 5th of February or 15th of February. Greeting. The email have to have a structure, so I always start with greeting. And in this case, as I was sending the emails to more than one person, I said, "Dear Culturalink Associate Representative, Customer Services and Management." To all of them, hello. Because if you send this email to one person only, they may be no more working in this company. They may be overloaded with thousands of email, and they may be not respond to you because they have hundreds of email getting there, and they have other tasks to do. So you may be ignored because of the load of the job this person has. If you write to a manager, their manager, interpreter associate, interpreter billing department, I normally try to send it at least to 3 professional emails relating to billing, to payment, and interpreter assistance department. 3 email plus to myself. So, dear representative of the company, and I immediately say, thank you for your time, thank you for your service, thank you for assisting me in this matter, thank you for applying me in this moment. I just say gratitude because whoever is gonna read your email is not the person that is responsible to pay you. After the Culturalink bubble explode, I had hundreds of people emailing me, and they also joined me to this Facebook group and to these WhatsApp chats where it was hundreds of messages coming every day, sharing screenshots of email of how they respond to Culturalink with a lot of hostility, a lot of sharpness and hate and resentment and anger. These feelings are not going to help you get your money. They're not gonna solve this problem. And I'm communicating this because I want you to be successful if you ever become one of those interpreters that experience that. So I express gratitude to whoever is gonna read my email. The reason why is because it's not their fault. Even the manager of this company, he may be fully desiring to pay you, but because he doesn't receive the payment, he can't sometimes. So I understand that this company has zero education on how to communicate when they have trouble with payments. Not only, but they have long history of taking advantage of interpreters. If you read their Google reviews, I will reassure you, it's not only me. There's other people that experienced that back in 2008. This company is just feeling that it's okay to do this. But if you are acting in a certain way like I did, you may be lucky enough to receive your payment without even going to court. So thank you for your hard work. Thank you for your assistance. Thank you for being here for me. And then number 3, I introduce myself. Imagine this person who got just hired in this company to respond to all of your insulting and rude emails. Imagine you just start a new job today and you open and you receive hundreds of emails of hate. Even if you know that they are not related to you, this affects this person mentally. And if you are this one email that is still polite and professional, this person that works there in this terrible company will make the effort for you. And this was my case. Somebody made the effort for me and I did receive my payment. While other interpreters still dragging this right now when I'm recording this video. And the reason why is because sometimes a person doesn't have money to pay you. Even the company owner doesn't have money to pay you. And even if you're rude, upset, angry, wishing them death, poverty, and all that, they can't. But if you are polite enough, you maybe receive this extra effort. I know you don't have to make extra effort to be paid, but it's must to be professional when you talk, when you work, when you request solution of your problem, of this problem that occurs here in this situation. I include my name, my ID, and the languages that I provided. Hello, this is Joanna. This is my ID. I provide Russian and Bulgarian from this starting period. And number 4, the purpose of this email, and I would normally underline that and bold it. I am writing you because I discovered discrepancy on payment from 1st to the 15th. By the contract that we sign on this date, 30th of January 2022, it was stated that I'm gonna be paid within 30 days of the last day of the payment period. In this case, the 15th of February should have been paid in the 15th of March. However, we're already April and I haven't received this money. I haven't received payment from the 1st to the 15th and from the 15th to 30th. So it seems like you're late with payment. However, today's date, I don't know whatever date is, I haven't received this payment. Hereby, I'm requesting you to politely respond to this email within the time frame, 1 week, 3 business days, no later than the date 26th of January 2022. For example, give a time frame. That's the first official request. Whatever is your request, it have to be simple and clear. I read some very sophisticated emails that I got lost, that they were talking and talking. They were long pages of things. This long expression of your emotion is not gonna help you get your money. I would advise you to go run 5 miles and then sit down and think what you want to communicate, what you want to request, or you want to inform in this email. So usually when there is no payment, I send one request of communication email. When shall I expect my money? If I don't receive response, I send a second email. It's called informative. Hereby, follow it to the email that I sent you a week ago. I am sending you this second email called a request of payment. And third email, intention of action. 3, action. Action, I say, hereby, this is my last reminder to be paid or fulfill of payment for this and this period of time. As I already requested the same information on the date, first email, second email date, please send to this person, that person, or send to that department, that department. Hereby, I'm giving you last request or reminder of payment. If this not happen today date within the time frame of this, usually it's a week, you give them a week to pay you. Hereby, my intention of action would be to go to small claim courts of the county where the company is located and request this through a civil court request. So the first is a request of payment. Thank you for your time. Hereby, I'm gonna wait for you promptly response. Look forward hearing from you. And the closing, I'm not so good of closing. Best of luck, regards, have a wonderful day. Take care, all the best wishes whatsoever. I am not so good at closing, but if we have to follow the books, there must be closing on each email, warm wishes or regards to be professional. once I write this email, because I am emotional, because I haven't been paid, I am trying to cool off for an hour or two, walk off, think about it, and then come back and reread for any repetitions, because I do tend to have repetitions, especially when I'm upset. Yes. If it's clear, if it's respectful, and if it gives the focus of my request. And once I do this, I check the grammar, punctuality, spelling, and then there is a signature below with the date and time. That was my first video about communicating in crisis email. If you guys like this video, you can, if you learned something new, if you thought that was useful, you can press like. It's free. You can write me your comment below what kind of communication challenges you have in this field. Number 3, if you want, you can support me by subscribing for $7.99. Clicking on subscribe, you can get more videos, members only, for $7.99. If you want to donate, you can do by the thank button. You can do whatever you like there, 1, 2, 5, whatever amount you want to donate. If you are Spanish English medical interpreter and you like to polish your knowledge and ability, you can click on my platform on Thinkific and purchase my training. Cardiovascular system, respiratory system will come soon. Thank you for being here, guys. I appreciate that. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.